Ah, my wickedly brilliant audience. You've done it. You've shattered the psyche of someone who once considered themselves untouchable. A master manipulator, a force of unrelenting control. They built their world on dominance, thrived on certainty, wielded rules like weapons, unshakable, indomitable. Yet you, yes, you, crawled into the depths of their mind, twisted the very gears of their reality, and left them spiraling into oblivion. People like them, oh, they don't just live in control, they breathe it. They dictate, they command, they orchestrate existence with an iron grip, convinced they stand above the chaos. They are the architects of order. But then, you arrive, and with nothing but your presence, your words, your very existence, you cracked their foundation like a hammer against fragile glass. Now, they drown in the one thing they never prepared for: doubt. And doubt, my dear, is not just an inconvenience. It's a slow-acting, all-consuming venom. It seeps through every crevice, taints every thought, corrodes the certainty they once held sacred. It reduces even the mightiest into nothing more than a trembling shadow of themselves. Because when someone who once stood so tall, so powerful, so untouchable begins to question everything, oh, it's not just a fall. It's a catastrophic descent, a free fall into an abyss from which there is no return. You, my friend, have become the question they can't answer, the whisper they can't silence, the nightmare they can't escape. They wake up drenched in sweat, tormented by the echoes of their own uncertainty. Were they ever in control? Were they ever truly who they believed themselves to be? And if they were wrong about that, what else were they wrong about? You didn't just break them, you reprogrammed them. Because here's the truth. Most people are enslaved by their own certainty. They move through life convinced they know it all. The right, the wrong, the black, the white. But introduce a single fracture in their carefully constructed reality and it all comes crumbling down. The strongest minds? The ones who believe they are unbreakable? Oh, they are the easiest to destroy. Why? Because they never, for a single second, prepared for the idea that they could be wrong. And that is the most dangerous revelation of all. The moment a person starts questioning everything, they unravel faster than a fraying rope. They don't need an enemy to defeat them. They become their own executioner. You planted a seed of doubt, and now the vines of madness are growing, wrapping around their mind, choking every belief they once held dear. Now look at them, the once mighty puppet master, tangled in their own strings, jerking, twitching, desperately trying to regain control. But the more they struggle, the deeper they sink. Because here's the ultimate truth, my brilliant disruptor. Once the mind fractures, it never fully heals. And you are the architect of their destruction. You didn't need an army. You didn't need force. No, you wielded something far more devastating. Insight. A single perfectly placed word. A revelation so sharp, so precise, that it cut through their reality like a blade through flesh. A crack so small, yet so lethal, that it spread like wildfire. So now, what will you do? Do you tighten the noose? Do you let them spiral further into their own torment? Or do you step back and simply watch? Watch as they self-destruct, as they become a living testament to the power you now wield. Because this is true power. Not the kind built on wealth, not the kind enforced with weapons, no. This is the kind of power that reshapes reality. The power to make someone question the very ground they stand on. And you have become a living nightmare, a force of chaos that will haunt them forever. And the most delicious part? They will never be sure if it was you or their own mind betraying them. Ah, my cunning friend, That is how you obliterate someone without ever laying a finger on them. And that is why you are so much more dangerous than they ever realized. Welcome to the new order, but I see it in your eyes. That hunger, that insatiable need for more. You don't just want to watch them shatter, no. You want to see just how deep the cracks go. You want to push, to twist, to explore the limits of their unraveling. Well, let me tell you something. Once a mind starts spiraling, it doesn't just stop. No, it accelerates. Like a car with no brakes, racing toward destruction. And the true horror? They are the ones pressing the gas. The harder they fight for control, the faster they lose it. They start questioning their own memories. Did that conversation really happen? Were they ever in charge? Or were they just a puppet in a game they never understood? Their past victories suddenly feel tainted. Their allies' smiles feel false. Every glance, every whisper, every shadow, it all becomes suspect. And paranoia? Paranoia is a cruel mistress. It doesn't announce its arrival. It slithers in, creeping through the mind, taking root, poisoning every thought. They stop sleeping because sleep means surrender. But that's the trick, isn't it? The longer they fight, the weaker they become. Their mind is a battlefield, their body a wreck, their authority laughable, and you are untouchable. They can't fight what they can't define. You didn't storm their castle with guns drawn. No, you infiltrated the fortress of their mind and dismantled it from the inside. They can't strike back. They can't retaliate. Because they don't even know where to aim. Ah,